So I made a sudden vlog today. I wanted to come out, and I had a really amazing experience from yesterday, and I was at like a get together, but I'm gonna get into that right now, and also in this video I wanted to talk about a little bit about E3. I'm excited for it. And E3 is going to be taking place this coming Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And I'm going to be covering all those conferences and giving my reactions here on this channel, just to talk about what was shown, my live reactions, what I think about the games, and all that stuff. And in this video, I'm going to also talk about what I'm liking, what I'm looking forward to seeing at E3, and what I'd like to see. I don't have like a huge wish list or anything like that, because you never know what they're going to show. But as of last night, I met a fan. I met a fan in real life, and it was awesome. I was at a family get-together, and he just so happened to recognize me, and he was actually friends with one of my cousins there, and he knew my cousin, and he's friends with him in real life, and I end up recognizing him and being introduced to him, and I end up meeting him face to face, and in person. It was really awesome, answering some of his questions, talking about Call of Duty, how I got good at Call of Duty, my experience and stuff like that. And I don't know if I want to make a separate video just to share that, my Call of Duty experience, maybe to talk about how I got good at the game. But I'm not like a pro or an expert, and I don't think of myself as like the best player out there and the best PlayStation player. And I can't win all the time, and I show my losses. I take my ass whoopings, and I don't quit, rage quit and all that stuff. I'll leave if the connection's bad and it's laggy and I can't control my character. That's the only time I'll leave. But other than that, I fight to the end, and I play to the matches in full, and I always show my losses. And I don't always win all the time, because you can't win all the time, no matter how good you are. And you can have your bad days, you can have your off days, no matter what, no matter how good you are at something, whether it's sports, a video game, or anything that you do. So it was really awesome to answer some of his questions, and he was his PlayStation name, PSN is a second just a boss, and I think he was actually in one of my fan videos with Black Ops 2 when I was doing Window Wars. I think it was some of my older videos, but it was definitely a lot of fun talking to him and answering some of his questions about Call of Duty, games I like, and games I grew up playing. Before I even got into Call of Duty, talking about Halo, and talking with him about how I got good at the game based on just playing the game and playing with friends in a private lobby and custom game way back on Call of Duty 4 that I started on, and now I got even better at it from just playing it, constantly playing it. And how bad I used to suck at the game, and now I put the time into it, and I just started playing it more and more, because I really got into Call of Duty because of Call of Duty 4. And it was really amazing just to talk with him about video games, the channel, and the growth of this, the amazing growth of this channel. And it's just awesome to have so many people just checking out the channel, and more people subscribing and all that stuff. So I had a pleasure meeting a second just a boss out there from my PlayStation Network friends list, a fan and who's been subscribed to the channel and checked out my videos, and it was just an amazing experience. I don't have the words, and I hope to meet more people, going forward as I go forward and do this and continue to make videos and entertain you guys in any way that I can by just being myself. And it definitely has, shown in the fact that I can be myself, and I don't have to be someone that I'm not, and just be liked and respected for who I am. I don't have to change who I am and change anything about myself. And I think it really had a positive impact and has led me this far outside of just you guys fan support, sharing the channel, of course. But that was that. So I figured I'd just share that with you guys, and I just had a lot of fun, and it was a funny experience and very fun last night. So E3 2016 is this Sunday, and I have the schedule here, and I can share that with you guys right now, because I had saved the picture here. So I know some outside noise, outside kids screaming out, playing outside, as you can see, as you can hear. But E3 starts Sunday, June 12th, and that's this coming Sunday. And Sunday's conferences is going to be EA's at 1 and Bethesda at 7 for Sunday. Those are only the two conferences on Sunday. Then Monday, June 13th, is going to be the real huge one, I think. Microsoft is at 9:30, Ubisoft is at 1 p.m., and then PlayStation is at 6 p.m. and Monday is going to be filled because that's 3 conferences. But going back to EA for Sunday, they just talk about sports. I'm not really much of a sports player in real life, and I'm not really into sports games. Like the major sports games I really play, if you consider them sports, it's just like you know, Mario sports, Mario Tennis, and you know, Crash Team Racing with the racing and all that stuff. But I don't really consider those really top tier sports. But I'm not really the guy that plays Madden, NBA, 2K, NBA Live, FIFA. I know those games can be fun if you like that kind of stuff. But I never been into that stuff. And the last time I really played an actual sports game was NBA Live 2005 that had Carmelo Anthony on the cover. And that was way back on the PlayStation 2. So that was a long time ago. And as for Tuesday, June 14th on Tuesday, is Nintendo's at 9 a.m. So I'm definitely going to be looking forward to what they show, because I don't know, they're going to show like mobile games for their phones, and some rumors about the NX being shown there at the at E3. But I don't know, they might even not even be at the conference at E3 again. It might just be like another Nintendo Direct live stream. And I miss the fact that they used to be at the actual conference at E3, just on stage discussing the games and all the release games, and all the new stuff that they're working on, and all the newly released platformer games, Mario, Zelda. And you know, I'm expecting to see that, of course, but I wish they would branch out and use their characters, use the other characters that they have, make another Wario game, like Wario World. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe Wario World 2 or something like that. They can utilize their other characters that they have, instead of just Mario and Zelda and Link all the time. Donkey Kong, and then Metroid, Kirby, Yoshi, and maybe they can make another Princess Peach game. Put Daisy out there, or you know, Birdo, Waluigi. They have so many characters that they can use, and I feel like if they could use those characters, they would have a lot more games for their platform, and they probably would have more sales for their console. But it's just that not many people are appealed by those games, because some people say, oh, they're kiddie games, but they actually can be fun and really addicting to play. I always like Nintendo, and I'm not a fanboy of either one. Microsoft, Sony, I play them all. I play all those games. You know, Halo, Gears of War, Blue Dragon. I played some of those games from Microsoft. I really liked Gears of War and Halo the most from Microsoft's side, from Xbox. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they show, and what these conferences will be held. I really, really want to see Crash Bandicoot. It's been another just rumors saying, oh, there's going to be another Crash Bandicoot game. They did that last year. It was supposed to be at the PlayStation Experience. And when they said, oh, a classic reborn, it ended up being a Final Fantasy VII remake, HD remake. So I really thought it was going to be Crash Bandicoot. Most people thought it was, because there was so many tweets about it on Twitter, people making videos about it, talking about, oh, is Crash Bandicoot finally returning? We're about due for him, in my opinion. We don't need an HD remake. I just hope they make like a brand new Crash game, and bring like some of the villains back, Dr. Cortex, you know, and Uka Uka, and Droopy, Dingo Dio, all those villains, and put them in a game and stuff. Put them like a brand new game. We don't need an HD remake. I'm sick of just all these HD remakes. They just keep remaking the same games that we already played. And some people people like me that I still own, like Final Fantasy X, they made an HD remake for that, for Final Fantasy X and 10-2. And then now they made HD remake for Last of Us, and then they remade Uncharted, and then they remade you know, some other games, God of War, the God of War collection and stuff. I'm just sick of all the remakes now. I just want to see like some new games, like some new sequels. Let's stop with the HD remakes and stuff. And then indie games, if you guys like those, it's probably going to be filled with those, more indie games coming and stuff. But I really want to see this. The main things I'm looking for is, I want to see maybe possibly a new Crash Bandicoot, maybe some more gameplay of Kingdom Hearts at Sony's. I don't know what Microsoft is going to do. I heard that they're going to probably show off their new version of the Xbox, like a Xbox One Slim or something like that. Something I heard things about the Scorpio, and some other news. But I really want to see Crash Bandicoot, and I really want to look at and see how Infinite Warfare plays. I want to see some gameplay for that, and maybe also Battlefield 1. But that's what I'm really looking for. But the major thing, I know Call of Duty is probably going to be there, but I want to see some gameplay and see how the game looks with some multiplayer gameplay, and then I can react to that and talk about that and see what they add, what they added to the game to make it look different, how this space combat's gonna play out, and all that kind of stuff. But that's what I'm really looking for and really excited for. I don't know what if it's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna believe Crash Bandicoot's returning at E3. I can't wait to see it on Monday, which is the same day as PlayStation's conference, E3 conference. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up and be disappointed like I was last year when they hyped it up and said it made it as if he was actually returning. It was gonna be an actual Crash Bandicoot game. But he ended up not. It wasn't. It was just all a lie. And the funny thing is, the guy came out on the stage wearing a Crash Bandicoot T-shirt, and it had people, cheering and all that stuff as soon as he came out. And he's like, "Oh, it's gonna be a new Crash Bandicoot," because he was wearing a Crash Bandicoot T-shirt on stage, and he ends up talking about the Final Fantasy VII Classic remake and some other stuff. So I just figured I'd make this video just to try to get excited for E3 this coming Sunday. I can't wait to talk about and cover each and every conference that I will be watching on live stream, and I will be having my immediate reactions. Meanwhile, I'm going to be playing more zombies and continuing to play through Sly Cooper and Red Dead mobile games and other games to come. And I am going to be actually jumping on right now just to see if I can find some people for the DLC to play the Giant, those for Der Eisendrache, for some who wanted to play. Someone also wanted to play some Black Ops 1. It depends on who I can get together. Maybe also I can possibly get some Michael Myers going today. It just depends on the number of people I can get, because I know school is ending soon and some people are starting to have more time to play, and they're starting to play a little bit longer than usual. So that's going to be pretty good to really invite people and try to get people all together, just to try to get maybe a subscriber lobby going for Michael Myers and other games as well. So that's going to be it for this video. I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience from yesterday, my amazing experience from meeting a fan and a subscriber in person. It was awesome. And I'm very thankful for each and every one of you guys watching the video, and for those who have watched this video, and those who watch any video that they can, and for basically clicking on any video of mine that I appreciate. I'm a thankful person, and I couldn't have done it without you guys, and outside of my efforts and hard work and time and dedication into this. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to seeing at E3. And I don't care about PlayStation 4, Neo, and virtual reality. I don't want to see none of that stuff. Morpheus and Valve and all that other stuff. I don't care about virtual reality. It's just a waste of time, and I don't think we're not ready for that. And they can't even make games functional now with all these bugs and problems, and you're still stuck on making HD remakes and making the same games over and over that we already played from the past. And some people that still own them on their older consoles, when all they gotta do is boot them up on their TV and just play it all over again. Start a new game, and you can basically play the same game, but you just have brighter graphics and just better graphics, but have the same gameplay. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you guys are excited for about this year's E3 and what you're looking forward to most.